Are you planning on selling your house in Queens, New York? But there's one catch. You still have tenants. Today I'm going to share with you how to sell your home with tenants to make sure that you have a smooth, successful sale. First of all, let's talk about tenants' rights. In New York, tenants are protected by the law. So you want to give as much notice as possible, at least 24 hours to your tenants for all appointments to give them time to care for the showings. What I've done in many transactions, I've asked the tenant to give me 2 or 3 time slots during a week that we can get all appointments in at that time. So that way everyone knows the schedule, and that way they're not interrupted every single day. Next, let's take a look at your lease agreement. If your lease agreement is a fixed agreement, it might likely mean that you're going to sell this house to an investor. An investor will purchase the property with the tenant. Sometimes that investor is looking for a little bit of a reduction in price, but it may be worth it for you to just kind of offload the property and sell it to this investor so you don't have to worry about asking tenants to leave. Another option, if the buyer wants the house vacant, you may want to negotiate with your tenant, possibly offer them some sort of funds up front or help them with their moving costs. Therefore, you could sell the house vacant. Sometimes sellers have a vacant apartment and they tell me they're planning on selling and if they should rent the apartment. My advice is absolutely not. Do not rent the apartment if you're planning on selling the house, because it is a lot easier for showings and to sell the house with an apartment that's vacant rather than going by a tenant schedule. So if you're going to be selling, you're best to sell it vacant as is so the new buyer can come in and do what they want with the house.